The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, one of the best RPG games ever made, with hundreds of hours to invest exploring, doing side quests, playing the DLCs, and focusing on the main quest. It's no wonder you'll be drawn to spending hours upon hours in this world. I'm actually on my 5th playthrough, and no matter what level you are, you will come across some very powerful enemies that will defy you and try to stop you in your tracks. I have compiled a list of some of the most powerful enemies you will encounter while trying to fulfill the Dragonborn's destiny. Legendary Dragons. Dawnguard introduced us to legendary dragons, the most powerful in the game. In order for them to appear, the Dragonborn must be at least level 78. You can tell if a dragon is legendary by the color of its scales, which are black and purple. They also have large curved horns, and creepily enough, multiple eyes in a single socket. You might want to consider traveling with a follower, just in case. The Forge Master. The Forge Master is another unique enemy that was introduced in Dawnguard. It is a stronger and a larger type of Dwarven Centurion found in the ruins. The Dragonborn must defeat it if they wish to use the Atrium Forge to make special magical items. If you thought battling a Dwarven Centurion Master was hard, then you hadn't prepared for this fight. It has a minimum level of 24 and a maximum of 50. Unlike other Centurions, it is resistant to fire, along with poison and illusion spells. You have to be really careful when you come across these guys, and also get a follower, just in case that you need extra help. The Dragon Priest. Dragon Priests lie in wait in their tombs, awaiting the Alduin's return. Approaching the resting place will trigger a battle, no matter your level, so be sure to watch your back when exploring ruins. Each priest typically has an elemental attack that they prefer, casting related destruction spells and summoning atronachs of the same element. They cannot use melee attacks, so they will cast spells, like Ebony Flash, to protect themselves from such attacks. They are master spellcasters, with Conjuration, Destruction, Alteration, and Restoration maxed out, and the ability to summon Dremora. Expect to die a few times. The Falmer, Warmonger. They are proficient with melee weapons and are able to cast destruction and restoration spells. The spell words in particular are not afraid to cast Chain Lightning or Ice Spike to their opponents. Both types possess the extra damage perk, which the name implies increases the amount of physical damage dealt by these creatures. The Falmer were already annoying enough before Dawnguard. They went ahead and added the Warmonger to the bunch, creating the most powerful Falmer in the game. Werewolf Barg. There is no need to seek them out. Once the Dragonborn reaches level 38, it will randomly attack you on sight as you explore Silverhand bases. While they lack in defense, they make up for it in damage and speed. They use the spell Werewolf Claws to receive a fortified, unarmed damage effect, which gives them a substantial power boost. The Lurker, Vindicator. Don't let the lack of armor fool you. These guys pack a powerful punch, and their stumps are strong enough to stagger you and cause poisonous tentacles to appear beneath their feet. Its Lurker Spray attack causes 8 points of damage per second, where the range acid speed attack it causes 20 points of damage over 5 seconds. Add the extra damage perk to the mix, and you have a recipe for disaster. No matter the distance, even without acid speed, Hanging back and spamming spells won't work, as they have 25% resistance to frost and magic. Mirak. Mirak's level scales with the Dragonborns up to level 150, arguably making him the most powerful character in the game. He uses a one-handed sword to drain stamina and a staff that causes poison damage by summoning tentacles. Being one of the Dragonborns, Mirak also has access to a number of shouts, including one that allows him to bend the will of several dragons. Just when you think you've got him on the road, he will use another one of his shouts to devour the soul of a dragon under his control to replenish his health mid-battle. The Ebony Warrior. Once you hit level 80, you will, no doubt, encounter the Ebony Warrior. As long as you have the Dragon DLC installed, he will hunt you down, appearing the next time you enter any of the major cities and challenge you to a fight to the death. Obviously, he wears full ebony armor and is one of the strongest characters in the game at level 80. If you manage to land a melee attack, his reflect blows will reflect 10% of damage back at you. His sword steals your health and replenishes his. He has 50% resistance to fire, frost, and shock spells, and can summon creatures. Karstag. If you want to fight Karstag, the Ghost Frost Giant, you must first summon him during the quest, summoning Karstag. After locating his cold and glacial cave, place it up on his throne and get ready for the fight. Karstag may fight like a normal frost giant, but his attacks do far more damage. Some of them are strong enough to send you flying through the air. Not only that, but he has 4,000 points of health, which is much higher than the Ebony Warriors, and recovers 12 points per second. Once Karstag is defeated, the Dragonborn receives the ability to summon him 3 times, so use this power wisely.